How's it going, everyone? So I finally moved into my house in Virginia, and it's time to start a garden. So I bought this little raised bed that you guys can see back there, and I have a ton of soil, so we're gonna fill it up. This year I plan on planting a whole bunch of different things, so I'm gonna do some peppers, some tomatoes, some spinach, lettuce, kale, maybe some basil, carrots, stuff like that. But yeah, let's fill it up and see what happens. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm creating a blend of a couple different types of soil, right? So I have just your regular garden soil. I have topsoil, and then I have some composted cow manure. And I'm doing 2 parts garden soil, 2 parts topsoil, and 1 part cow manure. And this will kind of help give the soil that really good organic matter and a lot of nutrients for all of my plants to grow. I tell you what, I am not used to this humidity. It's only about 80 degrees here, which in New Mexico, where I came from, gets way hotter. But it's also like 70 or 80% humidity right now, and I am just sweating like crazy. I am not used to that. Alright, so I got all of the soil into our raised bed. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna water the heck out of it and prepare it to put our plants in. Alright, so now that I finished watering all of the dirt, I went ahead and laid out all the plants, kind of how I'm going to put them. So these 2 in the very back right there, those are both cherry tomatoes. And then these 3 here in the back, those are different types of peppers. So that one there, that's a Thai chili pepper. That'll be nice and spicy and good in a lot of cooking. And then these 2 here, those are both just like orange sweet peppers. They'll be good to just kind of munch on and snack with. Then here we have some basil. And then here's some marigolds here. And then I also have some more marigolds like right in there. And the reason I have marigolds is that a lot of people swear that marigolds help keep away a lot of pests. So there's not really any studies for this to prove yes or no. But it's kind of like a little old gardener's trick, so I might as well do it. Plus they look really pretty and they're good for a lot of pollinators. And then all of this empty space, I'm going to have a couple other plants. So kind of to fill this spot here, we're going to put in some, if you can see, that's kale. And then over in this spot here, we're going to put some, we're actually going to put some lettuce in that spot, if you can see that. And then lastly, in this spot here, we're going to put a bit of spinach. So normally I like to start all of my plants from seed, but since I was in the process of moving during like peak planting season, I didn't get a chance to start my seeds. So I went ahead and I bought a lot of the kind of pre-grown plants. But then of course like the spinach, kale, and lettuce, those are kind of out of season right now to buy. So I went ahead and just bought seeds for those. So hopefully this will work really nicely. Alright, so all I'm doing here is I'm pretty much just taking the plants out of the cup, and then I'm burying them down so that the soil of the garden bed is level with where the soil was in the cup. Also, something I didn't realize that might be an issue is those plants in the back, especially like the back middle, are going to be pretty tricky to get to once everything's kind of grown in here. But it's kind of too late to go back now, and as you can see, I don't really have space behind here to walk. That's just like 2 inches right there. So that might be a little bit tricky, but I guess we will see what happens. Now for the seeds, what I've done is I've already gone ahead and poked holes. So for the spinach, it says to plant them about 2 inches apart. And then once they start to grow, you're going to actually thin them out a little bit. But I went ahead and I put a whole bunch of holes right in here, all about 2 inches apart from each other. So we're going to go ahead and drop in like 1 or 2 seeds into each hole. You want to help? Good job. Yeah, you're going to put the seeds in there. Okay, you want to do some more? Good job. Okay, do the rest of them. Okay. Good job. Alright, so now, after you get all the seeds in the hole, all we're going to do is just real lightly just kind of cover up all the holes with dirt. Make sure not to pack it down because they do need that loose dirt to be able to sprout. So just real lightly just kind of cover everything. So after you get all of your seeds in, just go ahead and give this one last good soak with water, and then after that just kind of water like you would normally. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Definitely check back on my channel because I'm going to be posting a ton of updates for this garden as the season goes. And so let me know in the comments if there's anything that you guys want to see me do either with this garden or just completely unrelated. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.